Hi, I'm Jennifer Dornbush. Welcome to Forensic Fridays and welcome back to Fremont, Michigan. I'm here in Michigan doing a series on my forensic home. A lot of people ask me, how did you get into forensics? And I tell them I was born into it. My father was a medical examiner and his office was in our home, and he practiced for about 25 years. And so I really had a very first-hand look at death investigation for a very long time and sort of grew up with it. And today I want to talk a little bit about transport, because as you know, bodies have to be transported from the place of death to the morgue, the hospital, the funeral home, wherever they're ending up next. And in our office, in my dad's office, in our home, transport was done by my father. And I'm standing in front of his Suburban. This is actually an upgraded model, only has 300,000 miles. But before this, we had Old Blue. And Old Blue was with us for a very long time. Old Blue had 500 miles on it that my dad clocked as medical examiner, running around 3 counties, picking up bodies, investigating and picking up bodies. And there's a couple of reasons why he chose to transport bodies rather than have the county do it. The first reason is just purely financial. For the county to transport the body, it would cost hundreds of dollars every time a body needed to be transported. And quite honestly, he wanted to save the county money. We have a rural county, it's not particularly wealthy, and he felt he was doing a public service by transporting bodies. So he kept all the body bags in our Suburban at all times. He kept investigative equipment, camera equipment, anything he was going to need, floodlights, anything he was going to need to investigate a death, he always kept in the Suburban. So whether we were going to town or going to school or getting groceries, or he was going to investigate a death, there was always death investigative equipment in our family Suburban. Old Blue. The second reason that he liked to transport bodies is because he liked to keep the chain of custody. We'll talk about that in another vlog, what that means more, but basically he wanted to make sure that he knew where the body was at all times, from the time it left the scene until the time that he was doing the autopsy. He wanted to make sure that nobody else had any access to it. And quite honestly, the quickest, easiest, and most surefire way was to just transport the body himself. So that was one little tidbit, one little fun forensic fact from my forensic home, and how body transportation worked in the county of Wagon, Michigan. So anyhow, thanks for tuning in, and tune in next time for more stories on my forensic home. Thanks.